You have been trying to improve your life for several months now, or years, but instead of feeling stronger, better, or more focused, you feel worse than ever, and that is a very common situation. Hello, I'm Dan, and in this video, I want to talk about the negative side of self-improvement and how to fix it. The never enough trap. Social media sells the illusion of constant progress. Wake up at 5 a.m., work out, meditate, read, hustle. Social media shows you that there is always a room for improvement, and that when you overcome an obstacle, you need to move to another one, even harder. This way, you'll never feel enough. You'll learn to never rest. Social media tells us, rest when you're done. You have rest associated with being weak. When you'll be tired and want to rest, you will feel bad for resting. This way, people are overworking and burning out. And another problem is that people on social media seem much more productive than they actually are. A lot of people just record themselves working out, working or studying for a few minutes and then posting it on social media. And from that, you can get the impression that their whole day looks like that. So it doesn't matter how much you try or how much you do, you never feel enough. You always feel that there is someone who's doing more and better. That is only hurting you. Social media set the standards too high because the algorithm is pushing these extreme videos, the routine of millionaires, the extreme routines, these extreme results from working out. But you barely see someone on social media talking about how the progress can be slow and that it, for example, takes time to gain muscles, to make money. You compare your path to the path of others, when in reality, everybody is walking their own path in different conditions and from different starting points. And yes, the situation with showing extreme results and videos is getting better. People are starting to talk about the truth behind all these videos and about the damage it can cause to your mental health and overall mindset. But when you look at it from a different point of view, the constant pressure can be benefiting. When you feel constantly under pressure to improve, you simply work and work and work. And this big amount of hard work can help you in achieving your goals. But the price you pay for it is big. Because when you work this much, you eventually burn out and it disconnects you from who you really are. You measure everything by productivity. People start to treat every minute as something that needs to be optimized. People think that every minute needs to be used effectively. And as I said before, whenever you'll think about rest, you will feel guilty. Social media teaches us that we should find one hustle and stick to it, even if we don't like it. And it's absolutely okay if you don't like every hustle or every business or every job that you do. But if you stick to it for a long time and the results are not as good as you desired, you will feel demotivated and you will start to hate it even more. And at one point, the hustle will take more from you than giving you. I will tell you my story, and I'll be 100% honest. I started YouTube because I wanted to make good money, and I saw YouTube as a good way to start making a good amount of them. But now, after a year of creating content, I'm tired. I don't have time to create videos, and the results after 1 year of creating aren't very good either. Right now, I have 38 subscribers, and that is the worst result I have ever had, and I had many YouTube channels before, and they performed better. And at this point, I'm thinking of ending this route, because nothing hurts more than creating a video for many hours, and then the video gets like 10 views, and like 5 hours from social life. Now let's talk about something that you probably think about a lot when working on yourself, and it is social life. The classic self-improvement guru on social media will tell you to lock in and stay at home and grind all the time. They will tell you that you have to lock in and work hard now, and you will enjoy your life later. And yes, for a short amount of time, let's say for a few months, you can live in this ultra lock-in mode and avoid social events. But let's be honest, if you only work and don't enjoy your life, you will burn out. You will be unhappy, and that will have impact on your work effectivity, so in the end, no one will profit from it. So now when you realize and felt all the downsides of self-improvement, now we'll talk about how to actually balance your self-improvement journey to maximize your results and to actually enjoy your life more. Don't feel bad if you're not where you want to be in life. You will always want more. When you make $2,000 a month, you want to make $10,000, and that is absolutely okay and it's normal. But you need to tell yourself that the fact that you're trying is already enough. So instead of looking at things you want and feeling anxiety, say to yourself, I'm working toward this goal and becoming better every day. Once your perspective changes, the world around you changes too. Now let's talk about the social life. Go to that event you were invited to. Go drink with your friends. Go celebrate with your family or friends, because without social life you won't meet new people and make important contacts. A network is what you want to build. That's the true wealth. Self-development isn't just about discipline or control, it's about freedom. The freedom to live your life with clarity, confidence, and peace. When you learn to grow in a healthy way, you stop fighting against yourself. You start working with yourself. Balance doesn't mean doing less, it means doing things that truly matter. You wake up knowing your goals, but you also allow space for joy, connection, and rest. It's understanding that your worth isn't measured by how much you achieve, but by how fully you experience the moment you're in. When you live in balance, every small thing becomes richer. A walk outside clears your mind instead of being just exercise. A conversation with a friend becomes a moment of gratitude, not distraction. Even rest becomes powerful because you know it's what fuels your next step forward. True self-development is not about changing who you are. It's about uncovering who you've always been beneath the noise. When you grow from a place of self-love instead of self-criticism, you naturally start building a life that feels lighter, calmer, more genuine. You don't chase motivation, you create meaning. You don't escape from your flaws, you accept them and learn through them. That's where the real progress happens. Balance is about trusting your rhythm. Some days you'll move fast, other days you'll slow down, and that's okay. You're still moving forward every day, and that's what matters. Growth is not a straight line, it's a dance between effort and ease. And when you master that dance, you start to notice something beautiful. Life feels good again. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are present for it. You smile more, you breathe deeper. You start to feel at home in your own skin. So keep improving, but also keep living. Enjoy the music, the food, the sunsets, people who make you laugh. Because the goal of self-development isn't perfection, it's peace, joy, and a life that finally feels like your own.